Top story at 10:30. A worried Shiv Sena is rushing to contain the political fallout of arch-rival Raj Thackeray announcing support for Narendra Modi. Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray has called a meeting of his party office bearers and Lok Sabha candidates today. In the meeting, the Sena leader is expected to discuss poll strategy with his party leaders following MNS President Raj Thackeray's decision to contest the polls. Raj had complicated matters for Shiv Sena by announcing support for Narendra Modi as the prime ministerial candidate, despite the fact that he will be contesting in as many as 8 seats against the Shiv Sena BJP alliance. The Sena is extremely upset with the BJP for its overtures to Raj. Kamlesh Sutar is now joined with more details. Kamlesh, this meeting that Uddhav has called today, what is it likely to mull over? Are they going to reach out to the BJP once again and talk to them about the talk that Gadkari had with Raj Thackeray, which has led to a situation where they are supporting Modi but standing against the Shiv Sena? Very twisted situation here.
Certainly Maha, situation has complicated for the Shiv Sena because for one reason is that the BJP is showing overtures to Raj Thackeray, and Raj Thackeray in return saying that though he is contesting elections, his party will be supporting Narendra Modi for the Prime Minister's post. Now this has put a question mark before the Shiv Sena, as also the candidates Raj Thackeray has announced will be only contesting from the seats where Shiv Sena is contesting and in places where Shiv Sena has a stronghold. Now that would create a kind of confusion in the minds of voter, and that has compelled the Shiv Sena to rethink its strategy for the polls. Now Shiv Sena will be going into huddle with Uddhav Thackeray leading the meeting here, will be addressing party cadres, party workers. All the candidates have been called for this meeting. A strategy how to tackle the MNSS problem will also be discussed. Sources in the Shiv Sena have told us that some of the party leaders are really angry with the overture shown by BJP and the BJP's stand of one hand going for an alliance with the Shiv Sena, and on the other hand trying to boo Raj Thackeray. So that is sending confusing signals to the voter and party cadre as well. Some of the party leaders in Shiv Sena are of the opinion that the party should not work with the BJP as far as the elections are concerned, but such drastic step is unlikely. We have also seen in the editorial that is written in the party mouthpiece Samna this morning, Uddhav Thackeray says that the alliance is on the ideology of Hindutva and will not be broken in any chance. But certainly we can expect some brainstorming and new strategies planned by Uddhav Thackeray how to tackle this tricky situation.
Kamlesh, in fact, stay on with us. We'll talk a little bit more about that editorial in Samna that you were talking about. Let's give our viewers a little more information. Ahead of the emergency meeting called by Shiv Sena chief Uddhav Thackeray, the party has it out at MNS chief Raj Thackeray. In the editorial in Sena mouthpiece Samna, Uddhav has said that there seems to be a derby race on to support Narendra Modi. He also goes on to say everyone is trying their luck in the race by placing their bets. He also says that even without seeking, some eager beavers want to support Modi. The Sena also denies any rift with the BJP, saying that the Sena's alliance with the BJP for Hindutva is the longest in the country and has weathered many a storm. An emergency meeting has been called by the Sena today to discuss the poll strategy after the MNS decision to contest Lok Sabha polls against Sena candidates. In fact, Kamlesh is still with us from the Sena Bhavan in Dadar. Kamlesh, the editorial clearly doesn't name Raj Thackeray, but it hits out at him. How is it being taken by the MNS?
The MNS generally does not respond to all the criticism that takes place, particularly in Samna, and also that comes in from the Shiv Sena. Going by the editorial, the Sena has clearly targeted MNS chief Raj Thackeray without naming him, saying that some eager beavers are wanting to support Narendra Modi even without being asked for. It has also said that the alliance between the Shiv Sena and BJP is the longest in the country and is based on the larger ideology of Hindutva. All other parties may have tried to break the alliance, but the alliance still remains intact. So speculations that were doing the round since yesterday after this emergency meeting was called, that the Shiv Sena may take a drastic step and may issue a warning to the BJP about continuing with this alliance. It seems unlikely because Uddhav Thackeray has clearly said in that editorial that there's no rift within the alliance. So we'll have to wait and watch what exactly does Uddhav Thackeray ask his party cadre to do, whether it is about re-strategizing the poll strategy, or it's about the alliance with the BJP.